What is the best free traffic strategy for your business to help you thrive online through 2025 and beyond? Looking through my data on my niche sites, it's clear that Pinterest is my number one source of traffic. And over the last year, I've actually generated over twice as many visits to my niche site that's in the meditation and spirituality space. I've generated over twice as much traffic than with Google. Now, I'm going to leave Google off from this little free traffic video that we're doing here today because of all of the changes that are going on with the Google algorithm, even though we will kind of talk about it, but I want to eliminate it from the conversation. Now, Pinterest is a powerful way for you to start driving traffic today if your site is in the right kind of niche, because Pinterest is very niche specific. Now, here's a really easy way for you to understand what I mean. If you're selling B2B services, LinkedIn, right, where you can connect with business owners, where you can connect with CFOs and CMOs and CEOs of businesses. Obviously, if you're in a business to business niche, then LinkedIn is going to be a far superior platform for you to drive traffic. But if you are in the gardening niche, if you're in a craft or hobby based niche, anything to do with design, interior design, or anything that's just visual in nature, Pinterest can be a wonderful source of traffic for you. Now, to help you understand if your niche is Pinterest friendly or not, there's a free tool that you can use. I'll link to it in the description of this video. And it's a Pinterest Insights tool that's going to help you understand if your niche actually has a lot of overlap on Pinterest. Because if it does, the truth is you should be pushing on Pinterest traffic right now. It's very AI friendly, whether you're using Midjourney, whether you're creating the images with AI or the pin text with AI or doing all of it through AI. It's very AI friendly today at this point in time. And really, one of the other reasons I like Pinterest is it has the two layers, kind of similar to what YouTube does. You've got that suggestion engine built in, but there's also Pinterest SEO to where you can rank when people are searching for things that you do. For example, if you help Airbnb hosts to earn more money with their Airbnbs, then you could start to put Airbnb design tips, Airbnb decor tips, and these kinds of things that, Airbnb owners are building Pinterest boards on their Pinterest accounts when they're trying to figure out how to furnish and decorate their new slash future Airbnbs. And when they find your content right there, they might go down the rabbit hole or down the path of looking into your Airbnb consulting or your Airbnb course or whatever it is that you sell on the back end. So Pinterest is by far the number one. It is driving the most traffic to my niche site right now and has been for a very long time. In total, I've driven over 7 million clicks from Pinterest, and that has resulted in hundreds of thousands of leads and upwards of millions of dollars in revenue. So that's number one. Number two is Facebook. We are driving a ton of traffic from Facebook, and this is kind of recent, to be perfectly honest. Now, I don't know exactly if it's an algorithm change on Facebook is now allowing our content to flourish more than it was back in like January or February of 2024. Or are people just starting to spend more time on Facebook because Google has destroyed their search engine? I don't know, but it doesn't really actually matter. The truth about it is that in my analytics right now, my number two source of social traffic is coming from organic Facebook content. Now, most of this organic content that we're driving on Facebook are little kind of informative micro posts that are linking back to our blog posts and our videos that are published on our website. And the benefit of this is that we have pop-ups, we have ribbons, we have ways for users to opt in and or find and buy our low ticket products once they're on our website. So we've really turned the social media marketing machine with Facebook on since the helpful content updates have kind of broken Google, if you will. And we're seeing hundreds of percent increases in Facebook traffic. So if you're able and willing to put in the time to create great imagery and great compelling body copy that really is going to get users to engage with your post, to click, and to want to learn more, it's a wonderful way for you to promote all of that content you have in the past. And the same is true for Pinterest, right? Like if you have a big backlog of blogs or if you have a big backlog of videos, you can post those videos onto little landing pages on your site, and you can then create pins to link people back to your content on your website, or you can create Facebook posts to link people back to your website, or you can do both, which is obviously what we are doing, because once you have a conversion engine, once you got some things cooking, traffic's easy, right? Traffic's completely interchangeable. Any source of traffic that is relevant to my niche is going to help more people convert when they get into my ecosystem. So I want all of the different traffic sources to drive traffic to me, because every traffic source that drives traffic to me drives leads, drives customers, and that's the game. That's the name of the game, right? So moving forward, beyond Facebook, the third best traffic source for my website, for my niche site in the last year, is YouTube. YouTube is notoriously difficult to get people to leave YouTube, right? And you obviously can learn a lot by watching my actions, and you can see that I'm here creating a YouTube video for you, a long form horizontal YouTube video to try to help you understand the world of traffic, to help you understand where traffic is going into 2025 and beyond. So my actions speak very loud in this sense, but then again, the analytics also do kind of look into this and do duplicate that and say, yes, YouTube does drive quality traffic to our website. It's just a very small amount. When you compare it to Pinterest or compare it to YouTube, it's drastically smaller than that. And those are the three top sources of organic free traffic. Now, it's worth noting that I still value email traffic, right? When we send an email to our list and drive them to a sales page, when we drive them to a blog post, when we drive them to content that we've created, that is the most valuable traffic in the world. So I want just to kind of like earmark that for you while you're building your traffic through Pinterest, through Facebook, through YouTube, or wherever you go decide to drive your traffic from. You want to grow an email list with that traffic that you're driving, right? You should have pop-ups or landing pages and lead magnets and follow-up sequences in order to get visitors who go look at your content, who are interested in the solutions that you provide. You want to get these people on your email list so you can continue to build the relationship, nurture the relationship, help them get results in advance, and ultimately link them over to those different offers that work for you. Side note here, if you want to see how I'm doing email marketing day to day, you can just go to milesbeckler.com/emails. That's the easiest way to get on my email list, and you'll just start getting my emails as I send them out. There's no drawn out autoresponder in that sequence at all. It's literally just you getting my email so you can start to observe what I do so you can learn to become an email marketer yourself. That link will also be in the description. Now, LinkedIn is another one I want to talk about. So if you're in anything that has to do with marketing, even like streaming, I think even the YouTube world and helping digital creators or helping people who have like 9-to-5 day jobs who want to become full-time creators, I really think that LinkedIn is a big opportunity. And that is where I'm going to start to focus more of my attention in the coming year. I've been dabbling and testing. I have some friends who are doing extremely well with LinkedIn content because they really have changed that platform over to be a social network where people do gather. They spend a lot of time there. They do engage with content. The reason it didn't make my top 3 list because it's not one that I'm actively using right now, since my main niche site is again in the spirituality and meditation space. Our audience just isn't really there. That's not to say that people on LinkedIn don't meditate per se. It just means that when they go onto that platform, that's not where their headspace is. And that's so important for you to remember. You need to get your content in alignment with your users, but when they're in that right state of mind to be receptive for what you offer. So if you're in the knitting space, for example, posting on LinkedIn doesn't make any sense, even though there might be a lot of people who knit on LinkedIn. When they go to LinkedIn, they're thinking about business. They're thinking about marketing. They're thinking about driving more revenue. They're thinking about hiring and outsourcing and automations and all those things in the business world. Whereas when users are on Facebook or when users are on Pinterest, they are actively kind of interested in crafty things. They are actively interested in the knitting. So that would be a far superior place to go meet your people where they are when they're in that headspace on that platform, the willingness to kind of engage. And then as a final note on this one, I got to talk about organic traffic from our blog content. So, I'm here on YouTube. This is video like 890 or something like that. I use this as a search engine, right? YouTube is a search engine. I drive a lot of traffic to my YouTube videos, tens of millions of visits from YouTube search. And our blog over the course of the years has reached over 50 million people through keyword targeted posts that are SEO optimized. And over the last year, clear the Google unhelpful content update has absolutely destroyed a lot of niche sites. But at the same time, there's a lot of niche sites that are doing very well still. Now, I am noticing a pattern in my analytics that is important for us to talk about right now, because my traffic from Yahoo, Bing, and DuckDuckGo is noteworthy. And not only is it noteworthy, each of those are up drastically. So these are some of the highest increases in traffic that I am seeing in like 90 days over 90 days, month over month, year over year right now, is actually in these additional search engines. So what is actually going on here? Idea number one, and I don't know. I'm theorizing with you in real time because I've just completed a very deep dive into my analytics and into my data to kind of discover this information that I'm sharing with you in real time. Like I just discovered all of this morning. So is it that Google has destroyed search? The only things that rank on Google now are like old Quora posts and old Reddit posts, which nobody likes, and they're stuffing their really bad AI down our throats. Are people getting fed up with Google and actually starting to use other search engines? If so, this would totally account for why I'm getting a lot more traffic, right? If Bing, DuckDuckGo, and Yahoo are literally just getting twice as many searches as they were 6 months ago today because Google has broken its core product, then that makes sense that I would see more and more content. Or is there somehow the way we optimized content for Google back in 2021, 2022, 2023 with the core basics of SEO? Have they optimized their algorithms, they being Yahoo, DuckDuckGo, and Bing, have they optimized their algorithms in a way that I'm now ranking better where I wasn't ranking as good? I don't know, and I don't need to know. I don't actually need to care. What I'm seeing is that my organic content is continuing to rank, and when I add together Bing, DuckDuckGo, and Yahoo, when I add them all together, boy, they take over as one of the most dominant sources of traffic. Each of them individually drove more traffic than YouTube, and each of them individually drove more traffic than Facebook. So if you're a long form writer, if you're a blogger, if you're just down in the dumps that the world of easy Google traffic is over, I do want to just drop that little comment of don't worry, there is still a lot of traffic to be had in that world of creating organic content that you publish to your blog, because you can get traffic from the alternative search engines. You can also drive traffic to your blog post from Pinterest pins, from your Facebook content. You can also grow your email list with all of this traffic, and then you can drive those email visitors back to your blog posts that you've written. And when your blog posts are created and written in a way that they actually help your users get the results that they're looking for, your entire business is in alignment with the law of attraction, right? There's that old Zig Ziglar quote that says, you can have anything you want in this world if you help enough other people get what they want. You know, on the Miles Beckler blog, I have deep dive blog posts that'll teach you how to start a blog, how to grow your email list, how to drive traffic, how to do keyword research. These are core fundamental tutorial trainings that literally teach people exactly how to do what they're searching to do. So if the search engines aren't delivering people who are interested in that directly to those blog posts, then it's my job as the creator to go strum up that traffic from Facebook, from the YouTubes of the world, from potentially Pinterests of the world, and also beginning to optimize more and more for those additional alternative search engines that are out and about right now. When I combine Google, Bing, DuckDuckGo, and Yahoo together, they do account for more traffic than Pinterest, but Pinterest in and of itself was the number one traffic source for my entire website, for my niche site so far in this entire year. Looking back, it beat out Google, which is noteworthy, and that's really it. I just want you to continue to move forward. Remember, traffic is interchangeable, okay? There's no one best traffic that will be the best traffic forever. The algorithms are always changing. The world of traffic is always changing, and it always has been. So you need to be adaptable, and you need to be really just blazing forward with what's working and what's driving results for you right here and now. And then when you pivot, you want to find ways to leverage what you did in the past in order to continue to build upon it. So if you were blogging for the last 2 or 3 years and your traffic has fallen off a cliff uplift from your blog, you can still drive traffic to those blog posts when you use some of these additional free traffic strategies that we've talked about here. And of course, I run a lot of Facebook ads. I'm a big fan of advertising because I can advertise to get people on my landing pages, to get them into my lead magnets, to get them onto my email list. That email traffic is the most valuable traffic in the world. I hope this has been helpful for you. If you have questions for me about traffic, go ahead and leave them in the comments. Remember, in the description, you can go through the free Pinterest tool that is going to help you understand if Pinterest is one of those platforms that would work for you in your niche. I have some additional trainings on Pinterest that I will link to down in the links below. And I've got my other free resources, my email list, and my free affiliate marketing crash course that is a brand new updated video that's never been released before. That's at the Miles Beckler Affiliate Crash Course, which you can find the link in the description. I thank you very much for your time. I hope you've been well. I hope you had a great Memorial Day. I hope you're excited about summer and all of the wonderful things coming down the pipe, because life is good. There's a lot to be grateful for. There's a lot to be optimistic about, and I'm excited to help you on your journey to creating the success that you desire online. Until we meet again, leave me a comment, leave me a like. Thanks for the engagement, and I'll see you on the next video. Till then, be well.